بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حميم والكتاب المبين.
And the Sufis nowadays, amongst the Sufis nowadays, there are both Khawarij and Murjiah. Maybe the Murjiah are more, but there are also Khawarij. And the Sufis, of course, are different tariqas, different ways. And they have different names, to the degree that one of our Sheikhs used to say that the Sufis themselves are 73 groups. The Sufis themselves are 73 groups. Of course, they are not 73 literally, but he meant there are a lot of groups. And he was speaking about the Sufis in Egypt only. So how about if we go to other Sufis in Turkey, in Morocco, in Tunisia, and so on, and maybe also in America and Europe, and so on. And because Sufis are deviants in faith, the Western libraries in American schools, in American universities, or in European universities are full of their literature. As a matter of fact, everything on Islam, or almost everything on Islam, that are on the shelves of those libraries in the West and in America are Sufis. So the Muslim has to be very careful, because some of those books include great kufr, and not only some deviations like Irja and Khawarij and this, no, but they have a lot of kufr statements, especially books by Ibn Arabi and by Ibn Sab'in and by Ibn al-Farid and by Tilmisani and other figures, high figures of Sufis. Of course, Sufia went through stages. In the beginning, it was constituted of only belittling the value of life and the luxuries of life, and to be aware of those luxuries and things like that, and to live a modest life, and so on. But later on, this was misused to introduce false beliefs in it. And as every innovation, it grows. It becomes from a small innovation as much as a piece of corn, small seed of corn or something. It becomes to be as much as a mountain. And that means the Muslim has to be aware of any innovation, because innovations start very small. You can almost not see them or something like that, but they grow up and they become very big later on. Every innovation started small and then it became very big. هذا وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Also, we have a very deviant way nowadays, and that is very similar to the deviation of Christians who say that you just believe in Jesus, that he is Alhamdulillah, such and such, either the Son of God or God himself or something like that, and everything will be forgiven for you, and you will go, you will be saved in the, from all troubles and all things like that. Just to believe in something, and that's enough for them. And this is unfortunately also claimed by some groups who claim to be Muslims nowadays, but instead of Jesus they have other names. So they say if you just believe in them and as they claim hate their enemies or something like that, then you will be saved and you will have no problem in the hereafter, and everything will be forgiven for you. And this is not the religion of Allah. The religion of Allah is very clear. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing here by the time which is created by Him. He swears by whoever or whatever He wants of His creation. But because of the importance of time, He is swearing by the time that all humans are in loss. Then He made an exception. Who are they? Are they the ones who just believe in such and such? And it's this person or that person? No. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. The ones who have the right faith. Faith in Allah, in His angels, in His books, in the messengers, in the divine decree. They have the right faith. Oh, and do good. وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. The action. Do good. Do good. Doing good means prayers, means fasting, means zakat, means pilgrimage, means good morals. Because the Prophet ﷺ emphasized the good morals. And he said good morals are the meaning of the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, that good morals are the most necessary thing in Islam, or so good morals means first good morals with Allah, to have the right faith in Him, and good morals with the angels, to have the right faith in them, and good morals with the messengers and the books of Allah, to have respect for all books of Allah, whether it was the book that was sent to Musa, or before him to Ibrahim, or after him to Isa, Jesus. And we mean by those books the original text that was sent by Allah to them. And we don't mean the contemporary books that they have nowadays, which have a lot of, they have tempered with a lot, and they have changed a lot according to their confessions themselves. So we don't mean this. And of course we mean the final book of Allah, which is the Quran, which have been protected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah has promised to protect it forever.